As the competitors assembled in New Zealand for the start of the 2017 FIA Asia Pacific Rally Championship, the big news for the series was an influx of entries from Scandinavia. There was a two-car entry from Swedish team MPart, with Finnish driver Jari Ketomaa and Sweden's Robert Blomberg, both driving new AP4 spec Mitsubishi Mirages. And then there was Ole Christian Veiby from Norway, driving for the MRF tyres team alongside current champion Gaurav Gill from India. After a sensational Māori haka and start ceremony, the action began with two short spectator stages, both won by Gill, giving him a 2.5 second overnight lead. That soon changed the next day as Veiby fired off the line on stage 3. In the next 30 kilometres, he took the lead off his teammate, moving into a 7-second lead. Gill responded by winning the next 3 stages, arriving at the midday service with a slender 1.7 second lead. Behind the front battle, the two Scandinavian Mitsubishi drivers struggled to stay on the pace. Ketomaa gradually falling back and finishing the final stage of the morning with a puncture. The MRF Skoda teammates continued their fight in the afternoon. But Gill's car was suffering suspension problems, and the reigning champion had no confidence to push in the muddy conditions. So it was Veiby who finished the day ahead and holding a 33-second lead. The Mitsubishis dropped further back, with fuel and engine issues compounding their problems. Ketomaa ended the day 2 minutes off the lead. Blomberg was loving the event, but was also content to sit back and see if anything happened to the top 3. By the end of day 1, the lead in the Group N contest was held by Fuyuhiko Takahashi from Japan in his Subaru, 4 minutes ahead of India's PG Abhilash in another Subaru. Day 2 saw Gill come out fighting, chopping 10 seconds off Veiby's lead on the first stage, cutting it back to 20 seconds. Veiby responded with a stage win, easing his lead back out to 23 seconds at the morning service. Ketomaa, though, was forced to withdraw at the end of stage 11, opting to save the engine for the next event and leaving Blomberg to fly the flag for Mitsubishi. Up front, rear brake issues in Veiby's Skoda were about to change the outcome of the event. On stage 14, the MRF driver arrived at a corner fully committed, only to find he had no brakes. Luckily, the 20-year-old had the talent to scrub off the speed and make it through the rest of the stage, albeit with no brakes, and now no chance of recovering the lead. Round 1 therefore turned into a comfortable win for Gill, the Indian driver starting his APRC title defence in the best way possible, spraying the champagne from the top step of the podium, joined by Veiby and Blomberg.
It was a great fight and he's driving very well, and I'm looking forward to the championship.
Quite disappointing at the moment. I felt that we had this in our hand. But yeah, that's rallying, and we win together and lose together.
Didn't know what to expect when I went down here, and we just tried to experience the roads and have fun, and to end up in the podium is just great.
Rounding out the top 5 was Takahashi in 4th, followed home by fellow Group N competitor Abhilash. The next event on the APRC calendar is the Canberra Rally, running on May 26th to 28th, based in the national capital of Australia.